Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Jillian.
Hello, Miss Kathleen.
Welcome to the people we have watching. We're so excited for the third Singer-Songwriter Showcase, night of live music produced by the Paul Koors Memorial Foundation. We're so happy to be here. Tonight we've got five singers, five singer-songwriters from Nashville to mostly the Washington, D.C. area. We're really thrilled with what you're going to have tonight. We have looked at these videos. We've been talking with the performers. They're all backstage, ready to come on. We're super happy to be here. So, Jillian, what a night you've put together.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm really excited to hear some of these songwriters. If you've never heard of them, we are really thrilled to bring them to you. And they have all prepared a song written by Paul, as well as you can hear their music, and you'll find out more about them as the night goes on. So this is the third one of these that we've done, Kathleen. You want to talk about the previous ones a little bit?
Yeah, so, the first one was intended to be part of a grant that was going on pre-pandemic, and we had to shift from a live performance to a live stream. And as it turns out, I think this is a really great format to do this sort of thing, because we can get people from all over. And one of our performers, who is a full-time musician, did his in a hotel room, and so, and I don't know, I think everyone's coming from home tonight, but it's a fantastic format, I think, for this, so we can, promote Paul's music and singer-songwriters in general. By the way, I'm Kathleen Huber, and this is Jillian Matundan. We should have started. We just assume people know who we are. Sorry.
I don't know, I guess, yeah.
So, so the first one, and the second one, of course, was last year. And I think by this, we're really hitting our stride. I mean, I think Jillian has done a great job of curating this show. She's done a lot with Matthew Clowney, who we might be able to meet at the end of the show, the video production. And I would just love to get right to our show. What do you think, Jillian? What do you...
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So, do you want to talk a little... Oh, well, so the way the night's going to go is...
Yeah.
Why don't I do that? Is what we're going to tell you about... We'll give you the name of the performer, and then we are going to play the video that they shot of Paul's song that they covered. And then we're going to go straight to them and talk to them a little bit and hear some of their music, and then we'll just keep going in that direction for the rest of the night.
And I want to say one more thing, just again, a very big thank you to the foundation to support singer-songwriters. I mean, of course, this is a part of the mission of the foundation, but they're doing it, and they've made a big difference already to a number of singer-songwriters, and you're going to be delighted tonight, I believe. So
I agree. We're really excited to begin. So why don't we go ahead and start with our first one, Kathleen? Who's that?
So first up is Cherith Yuly from Waldorf, Maryland. We're bringing her on. Here we go. Hi, Cherith.
Hi.
So we have a little bit of an issue tonight with you. You've been struggling with a fever and all kinds of things, but you're here.
And I'm here. It's been fun.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to show Cherith's video, and then we'll come back and talk to her for a minute, and we'll go from there. But hold on, let me just go ahead and here we go.
Met a man in Santa Fe who told me watch yourself. He said you're on a path that leads into the darkest depths of hell. My story I will tell. I left that town on horseback in the dawn of April 4th. You see me stay inside the city walls that run its welcome course. I stole the sheriff's horse. Once again, I'm crawling back to you. I cannot escape your grasp, no matter what I do. Time goes by and soon the day is through, and I just sit and ask myself what it is I need to prove. The first day of my journey, I didn't meet a soul. The second day Once again, I'm crawling back to you. I cannot escape your grasp, no matter what I do. Time goes by and soon the day is through, and I just sit and ask myself what it is I need to prove. Mercy from the demons in your head, 'cause when you try to justify, you compromise instead. With the gold way down my saddlebag as it rolled off in the night, the blood ran down my dungarees, so the tourniquet was tight. The guards put up a fight. My horse and I were spent, but a few days rested in your arms can help a man to mend. Just patch me up and do it all again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Oh, and I love that Benjamin was there.
I love having Benjamin there.
Aw, that was really special. And you know, that's a song that was done in the first one, and it's so cool to see it done a second time. And
Yeah, I think I saw that. Well, it was with Rob, right? He did
Yeah.
the first round?
Rob
Yeah.
Hinkle. Yeah, very different takes on the same song. So for those of you out there who haven't seen it, you can go back and look and watch. But how cool! I loved it. Yeah.
So, Cherith, tell us a little bit about your music. Like, you don't do it full time, but you do singer-songwriter around the DC area, right? And you play with a couple different configurations.
Yeah, I'm in a band, one of the lead singers for Honky Tonk Casanovas, which is exactly what it sounds like. Good old dance band, come out, tap your toes kind of gig.
Yeah.
And then through that, I actually met Michelle Swan at one of those gigs, so that's how I got connected to her. And so she got me going on her singer-songwriter stuff, and that same year I had started kind of writing songs, and so I shared some of it with Michelle, and she was like, yeah, go. So it just, I don't know, it all kind of bled together, and it's just been really cool, the musical family that's kind of organically developed over the past few years.
What drew you to this song particularly?
I am a sucker for anything that's got like a groove. So I liked the groove part. And I also love abrupt endings. And this had an abrupt ending. And I also, there's three big things. And I think the biggest thing is I like storytelling songs, like things that feel larger than life. And this felt like something I would have read in a book growing up. And I love these kinds of stories. And that's my dog.
Fantastic. That's okay.
We've all got it.
So just for the listeners or the people who are watching the stream, in the next performers, we're going to have them do live songs. But Cherith has been not feeling well, and so we're going to do a recording that she did at the folk festival. Which one?
Yeah, the Tacoma Park.
Tacoma Park. Yeah.
Fantastic. And it's one of your songs that you're performing.
Yeah. And now, Cherith, this was the first time you were at the Tacoma Park Folk Festival, right?
Yeah.
So Cherith just shared the video, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that so that we can hear it. So we will, as soon as I can get it up, we're gonna watch the video. So hang on a second. Here we go.
Park bench, boardwalks we played, high games every day. And I'd say I couldn't wait to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Great.
you.
And
Thank you.
congratulations for playing that festival. Fantastic.
It was so much fun getting to work more with Deb. That was when I got to work with her the most, I think, and it was such a blast. And I had Ben again, which is always great.
Well, I'm just so happy that we could get at least one of your songs.
Yeah.
So we could hear it since, unfortunately, I'm sorry that you have the ick.
Yeah.
I know, I was really mad yesterday.
Well, I actually really like that song. It's a very cool sound, and I can't figure out. It's somebody. You're reminding me of someone. Probably in the middle of the night, I'll yell it out, but it'll come.
I'll keep my ears out.
It's terrific. Very nice.
Thank you.
So
you.
good.
You.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Cherith. We're gonna move on.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Cherith. We're gonna move on. Next up, we have Brent Funkhouser from Reston, Virginia, by way of the Shenandoah Valley, and he plays around the D.C. area. And let's see what he's got there.
All right.
Jillian.
All right. We're gonna play his video. Here we go.
Oh, Diana, I never planned it, but you come around here with your heart in your hands. You come around here with your heart in your hands. Oh, Diana, I couldn't stand you. You remind me of the man that I ought to be. You remind me of the man that I'll never be. Oh, Diana, God never spared you. From the evils of men who run like I do. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile or two. Oh, Diana, I could not save you. From the darkness that ate you and swallowed you whole. Stole all your grace and left you alone. Oh, Diana, time may forget you, but you'll still be pacing the halls of my mind. Well, I'm out here looking for things things I can't find. Oh, Diana, sweet Diana, you'll still be pacing the halls of my mind. Well, I'm out here looking for things I can't find.
Wow.
Brent Funkhouser.
Nicely done.
Yeah, well
Hey,
done.
thank you very much.
Man.
I ironically chose the same shirt to wear tonight that I was when I was in that video.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even notice. I was so taken by the camera work.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
That's
God.
incredible.
Thank you.
Well done. And, you know, you nailed the feeling of that song. I mean, that just the ambiance and the, you know, what we were feeling. Man, well done.
I appreciate that. You know, the feeling of that song was really the thing that drew me to it originally. I just heard that and I was like, I love those kind of introspective type of songs and those heavier introspective songs. And I heard that one. I was like, that's the one. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you did a great job on it. And
Yeah, you did.
Because you're here and you're going to play a couple of songs, we're not going to chat so much. But I do want to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
So you said here in your little bio that you sent us that to quell your adolescent boredom. So this is what got you into music, is boredom.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds a lot bleaker. But yeah, I suppose that is. Well, I guess when I put it that way, So I grew up out in the Blue Ridge Mountains, in the Shenandoah Valley, and the town that I grew up in, was about 6,000 people, and there weren't a whole lot of like options for dining. There weren't a whole lot of options for like young people to go do stuff, except like, you know, go to the high school football game or the fair once a year. And so me and my friends got creative and did things like music and made
That's
movies.
brilliant.
And
That's great.
it's transferred
Yeah.
on to today.
So one more question. You said you have some releases. Those are singles, or do you have a CD?
Singles right now. I have an album I released in 2021, and I have CDs, and I also actually have a limited run of vinyl for that. But right now, I've just been putting out some singles this year, and I have a couple that I've been holding on to for probably a little bit too long. Those will come out sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And before you do,
Yeah.
before I'm sorry, if you were going to talk about,
No,
I just
go
want to
ahead.
say that Dan wanted to let you know that he loved your shirt.
Thank you, Dan.
fun.
So I want to make sure that you saw that, because I know you're probably not paying attention to the chat right now, but I just wanted to make sure you saw.
I appreciate it. The finest that the thrift stores of Northern Virginia have to offer.
This,
Perfect.
Hey, all right. So Brent, what are you gonna? You've got 2 songs for us.
Yeah, so I'm going to play this first one. It's called Make It Last, and it's about just trying to make the most out of life.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you get to it. So hang on, and then let us know. we'll let you play the first one, then you can tell us about the second one, and then we'll pop back in and then go from there.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Today I finally closed down my laptop, stopped the clock, headed out my front door, cutting short my workday to wander a lonesome pathway that led me down to the Potomac shore. There I met a man whose name was Silver, and I asked him what advice he had was sage. I'd reached an intersection, needed some direction. Hey, don't they say that wisdom comes with age? Said life is what you make of it, but I'll live just for the sake of it. So take in every moment, make it last. Life's a tease, a love and lust, detours and the shortcuts. One day I'll be buried in the past. So take in every moment, make it last. So I wandered from the banks onto the town square to see who I'd meet in my favorite bar. Here philosophers debate as the hours dissipate in a light until I could not find my car. I awoke the next day aching on a sofa, tried to derive meaning from the day, from the peacefully mundane to the unending cane. Each left me no conclusion but to say, life is what you make of it, I'm living just for the sake of it. So take in every moment, 'cause it won't last. Life's the tears, the love and lust, the detours and the shortcuts. But one day I'll be buried in the past. So take in every moment, make it last. It occurred to me the next day making coffee, as I felt the stiffness settle in my limbs, not to waste time asking, so we're all multitasking. All this life is only synonyms. Life is what you make of it, I'm living just for the sake of it. So take in every moment, 'cause it won't last. Life's the tears, the love and lust, the detours and the shortcuts. Well, one day I'll be buried in the past. So take in every moment, make it last. Take in every moment, make it last. Excellent. I guess, am I proceeding with the next song here now? I believe so. This song's called We Get By, and it's all about trying to live in the moment. And no, this one's not about living in the moment. This song's about optimism. That's what this song is about. Not having a lot, but having everything you need. This bed's in need of change, indeed. It's so then I'm in pain, and the only healthcare coverage I got left's a Kickstarter campaign. Workers' comp's been running out, and I've got no way to earn. More broke than my bones, but I'm sure I'm stoned and thinking that luck's gonna turn. We get by, feeling low and a little bit high. We get by, we get by. Grace of our neighbors and man in the sky. I'm on my back, drugged up in a cast. Well, the rent is coming due. Scrape the change out from the cushions, dear, and we might just make it through. Got bread in the freezer, beans in the cupboard, and a stove for TV meal. Slim pickings for sure, but it don't underscore how fortunate I feel. We get by, we get by. Feeling low and a little bit high. We get by, we get by. Grace of our neighbors and man in the sky. Till we see pay, so pull your belt on tight. It's a new moon, babe, but through that darkness the dawn's bound to be bright. One of these days I'll pull our number and it will all be fine. But until that happens, count our blessings, take it one day at a time. We get by, we get by, feeling low and a little bit high. We get by, we get by. Grace of our neighbors and man in the sky. We get by, we get by, feeling low and a little bit high. We get by, we get by. Grace of our neighbors and man in the sky.
Hey, nicely done. I
All
really
right.
enjoyed that.
That was
Thank
great.
you very much.
Yeah. That's excellent, Brent.
I have a question
Appreciate
for you after your song. So I'm reminded of your pedals. Are you a solo performer primarily? And you do looping and all that kind of stuff, it looks like.
So I am primarily a solo performer. The looping is something I just recently kind of got into. I was always averse to it for a long time, but at a certain point I just couldn't keep lying to myself that I was like, there is a lot of power in the ability to be able to do that. Yeah. So I've been gradually experimenting with that and a lot of other gear too. It's been kind of a crazy season for more stuff showing up in the Amazon order.
Yeah, I understand. You've done a nice job though selecting what you've got. And I also wanted to say your choruses, very singable. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that.
You know, there's another looper here on this program who I don't know that he's going to do it tonight, but I know that Eli's got some tips, I'm sure, to share with you about the looping and stuff. Yeah.
Excellent.
So, great job, Brent. Really,
Great job.
honestly, so great to hear you, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and yeah, couldn't think of a better way to spend a Wednesday night. This is awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Next up, we have Eryn Michel from Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me. I'm just gonna. Sorry. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna show her video first.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Don't nobody worry about me. Won't be long and I'll be on my feet. It's just one more time that you took me down the line. I knocked until my fingers bled, till I remembered the words she said. Something about how the truth is never kind. A woman is is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. A woman is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. Don't nobody worry about me. Won't be long and I'll be up to speed. It's just one more time that she hung me out to dry. I drank until my eyes went blind, but I couldn't get her off my mind. There was something about how she never said goodbye. A woman is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. A woman is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. I'm tired of looking forward with fear and backwards with regret, with the feeling that I ain't seen nothing yet. I'm tired of thinking trouble is near, and she won't stop to help or warn me that the sky is falling on my head. A woman is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. A woman is a gateway drug. She'll make you want the harder stuff. Soon everything is not enough. A woman is a gateway drug. Don't nobody worry about me. Won't be long and I'll be on my feet.
Stunning.
I mean,
Stunning.
my God.
So good.
Yeah.
I made my, it's not me. It was the thank you to Paul at the end where I was
Yeah.
just like, oh God. And I almost started tearing up. Like, no, you have to sing. He's such a great songwriter. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm so grateful you're part of this. I mean, I'm looking at your little mini bio here. I have so many questions. Let me just start with thank you for your service in the U.S. Army.
Yes.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I am proud of you to be a woman-owned music studio in Silver Spring.
Oh,
Good
that's
for
not
you.
me. I just consult. I
Oh,
consult
you
them.
consult. Okay, I thought you owned that.
Hear Me Roar Studio in Silver Spring. They're amazing new studio, and they brought on a team of women to help out.
Fantastic.
And go look them up. I absolutely love consulting with them.
Oh, I'm so happy. And I'm gonna call you out. I don't mean to, but this is your first live stream.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just so impressed.
I'm not nervous at all.
No,
luckily,
come on.
it's such a wonderful group of people, and so yeah, thank you for finally bursting my bubble of not doing any live streams.
Oh, I'm really glad you
I
joined.
took a 3.5-year break from performing and only just got back to it a few months ago, and so made it a whole pandemic without it.
Well, I'm really glad you're back performing because it said you could be tricked into performing, and I'm
Right.
like, what's that all about? You need to be out there, girl.
Right. I agree.
You.
You know,
I agree.
That's really beautiful what you did.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I considered myself just a songwriter for probably the first 20 years of doing it, and then got up the courage. A lot of people who are here in the chat right now were there the first time I ever performed a live song in front of anybody, and they were so supportive and said, you should maybe think about performing. And so shout out to Carol, shout out to Dr. Howe. It's been such an incredible journey. Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Awesome.
it's just fantastic. So, you ready to give us 2 of your own?
I am, yes.
Okay, and before we do...
I'm not, but I'm just going to act like I am.
Oh, you're gonna be
You're
fine.
ready.
You're gonna be fine. And just as a reminder, we are taking tips for tonight's performance. Please consider that. Also, please, if you haven't already, check out the Paul Koors Memorial Foundation, and you can support their work by going there. There's also donations available there if you feel moved, and we hope you do, because we're grateful to be the other part of the Paul Koors Memorial Foundation mission, which is to share Paul's music. So. And to foster for singer-songwriters. So, Eryn, what are you going to... Oh, go ahead.
I want to say one thing. Remember, we're not coming back to you. So, first live stream is going to be Dead Space. Now, you just want to look down at all of us clapping in the backstage.
Yeah.
I'll just start talking. I'll
Okay,
just
you got
pretend
it.
this is like normal. I'm just sitting in
It
the
is
basement
normal.
practicing. Yes, yeah,
You got this. You got
it.
I got this.
All right. We'll
Well,
see you in a minute.
Thank you. Every songwriter I know has like one thing that happened to them that they're just not ready to write about or touch. And I wish I could ask Paul if he ever felt that way, because from his songs you would just never know it. So I wanted to capture that feeling for me in this first song, and this is called John Wayne in a Prom Dress. My mama's Christmas letter still puts War and Peace to shame. The mayor blew the town surplus on a statue of John Wayne. Someone put it in a prom dress at the protest there last June. And me, I'm still trying to write a song about you. My upstairs neighbor's lights stay on all night when her husband's gone. My high school bully found Jesus, now she bullies everyone. The pawn shop parking lot fills quicker every afternoon. And me, I'm still trying to write a song about you. Oh, day by day, I say I'm fine, but every word I write about you withers on the vine. I wish I might have the strength to try again tonight. What if it takes the rest of what I have left, and I never get a real reason why? The sanctuary siding held on one more winter storm. Tithing's tanked since funerals became the main export. I guess no one told the pastor he guards an empty tomb. And no one knows I still can't write a song about you. Oh, day by day, I say I'm fine, but every word I write about you withers on the vine. I wish I might have the strength to try again tonight. What if it takes the worst to find the words, and it
takes what's left of my happiness, and I still never get a real, honest reason why. The dive bar Kierkegaard will solve your problems for a pint, but I don't have the courage or the coin to tell him mine. You taught me the difference between the cost and the price. Now here I am still trying to write a song about why. Thank you, everybody. For the music nerds in the room, that song doesn't end on the one. It doesn't end on going home. There's a feeling of being unresolved in that song, and I wanted to translate that. Now let's see how adventurous I feel. I swore I wasn't going to pick a song with the capo so far apart, but I love this one so much, and in my notes it says, capo 5, 6, or 7, depending on how you're feeling. So I'm feeling like we go for it with capo 7. What do you think? This one is mine, but it's not mine, but it's mine. An unbelievable songwriter in Philadelphia named Chris Peace. He has a project where he writes songs for the songwriters who inspire him. And so initially I didn't know him, but a mutual friend of ours sent him a video of me singing, and he wrote this song for my voice. And the friend sent it to me and said, do you want to sing it? And he'll release it. And my mind was completely blown. I mean, before I even hit play, I went, oh no, this could go really badly. What if I hate it? And I didn't. It is one of my favorite songs ever, and I still can't believe he wrote this for my voice. And oh my gosh, thank you, Livestream gods. This guitar is in tune. And so this sounds like it's a very sad song, but it's actually a song of hope about living in the moment. I'm with you, Brent, living in the moment and loving while you can. But this song is wrapped in lyrical mystery at the edge of understanding, and that's probably what makes me love it even more. So this is Darling I. And I've never played it for anybody before, so I'm really excited to play it for you. Our little angels stand in a line, roll like the roses, shed like the vine. I've got my reasons, darling, I don't need to cry. How long can you stand it? How long have you been blind? How long can you stand it? The more I see you, the more I feel alive. Blood on the ceiling, holes in the walls, gives me the feeling all levees fall. I've got my reasons, darling, I don't
Thank you.
Wow. I mean,
Oh man.
that's really something. And you are fearless. Don't you? You set us up because
totally.
you got this.
Aw.
Wow.
Thanks.
You know what? You need to do a lot more performing.
Thank you. Now that I am a full-time musician and voice actor, I have a lot more time for it. I just quit the best job I've ever had, 6.5 years in the misinformation field. I quit 2 months ago. I miss my people, but my music community is here, and I'm so glad this is my musical my live stream coming out. So thank you. Yeah, there was a lot of meaning in that job, but misinformation is tough, and music makes me happy. So,
Wow, you have a real gift.
Thank
You
you.
need to share that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the beautiful work, Eryn. Beautiful, just beautiful.
And I just want to say one other thing. What a cool thing that guy did to write a song about your voice. That is brilliant.
He's done it for a lot of people. Look up the Songcraft series. It's on Spotify. Chris Peace, just Peace, exactly spelled like peace. And he's on volume 2 of it, and he has a lot more coming out. And he's just a great human too. I've been blessed with a lot of really wonderful musical friends. So yeah, highly recommend checking out the series. And Darling I is out there wherever you stream.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much, Eryn. If you're just joining us, we have 2 more performers left in the evening, and it has been such a gorgeous night of music already. What incredible performances and a first live stream for our friend there.
I'm really blown away. I mean, I just think that I don't know. I'll stop talking. We've got Eli Lev coming up.
We do have Eli Lev coming up.
He is going to be a performer. He's already been very entertaining before the show started. So
He's already entertaining. It's Eli. So
Eli's from Silver Spring, Maryland. And
right.
what were you going to say?
I was just gonna say. So without further ado, we're gonna show his video, and then we're gonna bring him in.
Yeah.
All right, Eli Lev, everybody.
you.
Day or night, you can call on me, and I'll be on your side. You don't ever have to feel low, 'cause rain or shine, I would walk 100 miles to watch you smile. You're the light that guides the way back home. 'Cause it took me all my life just to find you. Now that I've found you, I don't wanna let you go. It took me all my life just to find you. Now I never wanna let you go. All those nights I had walked these streets with anger in my mind, and emptiness echoed in my bones. But in your eyes I could find some place to lay down all my pride, a place where I could always feel at home. 'Cause it took me all my life just to find you. Now that I've found you, I don't wanna let you go. It took me all my life just to find you. Now I never wanna let you go. Never ever wanna let you go. Oh. go. Never ever wanna let you 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 go.
Oh, that's so much fun. So much fun.
That's a great song.
Thanks. I was singing to myself, never ever wanna let you go.
Yeah.
For like a week after
Yeah, right.
that.
Of course,
song was
that's
awesome.
that's
Easily.
the great part of a good song.
Yeah.
Hey, I get a kick out of this because that was done in a hotel room. It looks like.
Right.
Yes, on tour.
And on
Where
tour.
were you? Where
Yeah,
were you?
Mississippi, actually, I think. I was down in Mississippi.
Fantastic. So I want to say a couple things about that. One being, you're infectious with your good humor, and I can't imagine that you're singing into a screen looking that happy. So good job.
Thank you.
That was pretty
Yeah.
awesome. It was like you were singing to someone. Maybe you were. Was there someone across the table?
I was singing with Paul on that one. I mean,
just brilliant.
We were just grooving. Like
Jamming.
the vibe was just there. I was like, Paul, I'm with you on this. I understand this
Yes.
song, and we were singing together. So we were having a good time.
Aw.
So you chose it because it hit you. Yeah.
I chose it. Do you want to know something funny? I guess
Yeah.
I can just tell you this. I chose it because Paul is an incredible guitarist,
Yeah.
and I am not.
What?
And that's the easiest song
No.
I can find of his to play. I don't even play it like he plays it on the guitar. He's got twills, he's got trills, he's got
Yeah.
all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. I was like, there's no way I'm going to figure that out. But I feel like I can, like at least understand what's going on in this song. So he's an amazing talent.
Yeah.
I chose this song because it was fun, it was vibey, and also like I could play it on the guitar.
Somebody in the chat said you're classically trained.
Did they?
Well, something about classical guitar. They're easier to see the chords or
so
something
I
like
play
that.
my guitar like a classical style.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then, I guess like maybe some folks play it like this. So
Yeah.
they might not be able to
Gotcha.
see it.
Oh, I
am
see.
classically trained. It's so funny you said that. I have a t-shirt that says classically trained, and it's a Nintendo joystick. So I am classically trained in Nintendo.
Fantastic. So,
Well met.
before we get you on your own two songs, let me ask you a couple of questions. Like, you're a full-time touring musician,
Mm-hmm.
and what's the schedule look like for you in a typical month or so?
Looks wild. So I did the math this year, and I was on the road for 180 days. So I was on road for half the year. It was nuts.
I mean,
yeah.
if you ever look at an Eli Lev tour schedule, it's literally every day of the week. He is literally
wow.
playing someplace every day of the week when he's on tour, and I am impressed because that's hard. That's so hard.
It is hard. Yeah, if there's a day that ends in day, then I'm usually playing a show.
Right.
Are you a solo performer only, or do you play with people as well?
I do. I tour solo.
Okay.
So I played in bands in the local area before, but touring has turned out to be. I don't know if anybody really wants to go on tour with me. So the way that I'm doing tours, so it's usually a solo show.
Yeah. I have one more question, and then I'll turn it over to you, Jillian. So in your bio, you said something about being, well, first you're an award-winning singer-songwriter, fantastic. But the next thing you write is you're a global citizen. How awesome is that? And what is that? Like, that's not something you usually see in a music bio. So what's going on there? Eli?
Yeah, so I started as a teacher. I was an 8th grade middle school teacher.
Okay.
And then I went to University in Indiana. I taught on the Navajo Indian Reservation in Arizona.
Fantastic.
I taught abroad in Australia, New Zealand. I taught and lived in Israel. I taught and lived in Andorra in Europe.
Oh my goodness!
I came back to get
so
my
you
master's
are a
in
global
Indiana.
citizen. Okay, I see.
Yes. So, but here I am. I didn't do that. I'm not. Now I'm just playing songs and playing music on this guitar. And I've got to thank the Paul Koors Foundation for just keeping that going and knowing how hard it is for musicians and just supporting us as well. So this is a really cool mutual relationship that the foundation has built.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, we're really, really excited to have you here, Eli. And, I mean, if you've never experienced an Eli Lev live show, go. And if you can, he tours everywhere, so you can catch him someplace. But, I mean, because, to what we were talking about earlier with Brent, I mean, the man, you use all manner of pedal. You've got different instruments happening all the time. I mean, Eli's a lot of fun and just infectiously joyful.
Right.
So.
The joyful.
Oh, that reminds me, Brent, the loop pedal. Yeah, I was terrified of my loop pedal for like 2 years. I got it and put it in the corner and it would just stare at me. It's like, you have no idea what to do with me, do you? And I was like, no, I don't. But yeah, it took me years and years to figure out how to mess with that thing. But
mine is sitting over there, and I've had it for 10 years, so I understand.
Yeah,
and somebody was like, "You need to start using that thing." I was like, "I don't know if I can." So maybe you both might be, inspiring me to do it. So
I get it.
Yeah. But what are you going to do for us tonight, Eli?
Yeah, I like to play a couple tunes. I'll start with a song for gratitude, but then I'll end up going with a song on a little bit of a positive note before
All right.
the last artist. Yeah.
All right, we'll get to you then, Eli. Here we go.
Thank you.
Let's rock. Shout out to the incredible talent here. I'm just, meeting a couple of you, but I've known Eryn Michel for, I think, 3 or 4 years now, and I've seen her come up in the scene. And I actually just played a show with Halley about a couple weeks ago in Roanoke, Virginia on tour. So it's so cool that I get to hang out with some talent on here. And I'm feeling grateful today. And usually a lot of days, but today especially. This is a song about gratitude. It's called Water. It's off my second album, Way Out West. It's from my 4 Directions series. So here's a song about gratitude. Grateful for Paul's songs and this foundation and all the people here in the live stream. Thanks for being with me. 5 years. Okay, Eryn, thank you. I lose track of time. Tell me I got water. Tell me I got bread. Tell me I got shelter and a place to lay my head. I've never been so far out on my own. Never been so high, never felt so alone. Tell me I got water. Tell me I got bread. Tell me I got shelter, a place to lay my head. Never been so far out on my own. Never been so high, never felt so alone. Well, some days I feel like a motherless child. Some days I feel so much joy I could cry. Well, some days I feel. Tell me all my family are safe and sound. I can feel their love the whole world round. And all my friends that I hold dear shine on like diamonds, oh, so clear. Yes, some days I feel like a motherless child. Some days I feel so much joy I could cry. Some days I feel like a motherless child. Some days I feel so much joy I could cry. Well, that was Water. Now I'm going to go to my 3rd album, Deep South, on the 4 Directions, and I actually just realized it's literally on the wall behind me. I'm in my my dad's office right now, and that's the Four Directions mandala behind me. There's All Roads East, Way Out West, Deep South, and True North. So if you like what you hear, feel free to check out some tunes. Got my website right there. Thanks, gang. This one's called Chasing Daylight. Well, there's something about the weather when we're out on our own. Something about the path that leads us forever home. We don't need a reason, just changing with the seasons. Following the feeling in our souls. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're so fully alive. And I can't believe the world's still turning 'cause we're hopelessly aligned. You and me in the sunrise. I was talking about how I had this like total alignment moment with Paul earlier. So I wanted to play this song as kind of like, you know, I connected with the song and the vibe, and it always feels really good when that happens. We're still miles away from the end of the day, and the wind walks by our side. We'll fly through the rivers and we'll swim through the sky. Nothing can bring us down when it's you and I. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight, we're so fully alive. And I can't believe the world's still turning 'cause we're hopelessly aligned. You and me in the sunrise. You and me in the sunrise. And oh, this golden road leads us on forever home. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're so fully alive. Into the sunrise, letting it all go. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight, we're so fully alive. No, I can't believe the world's still turning 'cause we're hopelessly aligned. You and me in the sunrise. You and me in the sunrise. I'm going for it. You and me in the sunrise. You and me in the sunrise.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I just love that so much.
Awesome.
You just have a bubbly personality that comes out. I just absolutely love that.
And I want to just also say that, yes, everyone should go and should definitely check out this. It's awesome. And honestly, I told Eli this before the show, but I mean, I was actually listening to that song literally this morning, so
it's amazing.
Definitely check out Eli Lev if you have not already. Thank you so much. And you went for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And you got it.
Gotta go for it.
I almost thought you actually winked at the stage or the screen at one point.
I probably did.
You're just adorable. This is so lovely.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Gonna
it
put
so
you in my pocket.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Eli. We will see you soon. Appreciate all of your work. All right. So, last but not least.
This is so awesome. I mean, this collection of performers is just blowing my mind. Okay.
I have to, before we get to to our last performer, I just want to say, if anybody caught any of the stuff that was happening on social media when we started promoting the show, what I love about this is this wonderful community that, you just said it. I mean, it's a great community of people. It's a great community of songwriters. And actually, people who have performed on this live stream before were super excited that we were still doing it, and they were sharing it. And so, I mean, there's a lot of people out there right now who are connected by Paul's music.
Right.
And so, we're really grateful for that. And Kathleen, thank you for this wonderful idea to share Paul's music and to connect all of these singer-songwriters and do this, because I think it's just been tremendous. And what a great night.
Well, I
Awesome
really
night.
appreciate that. And I think that I'm just going to write back at you. This collection, this curation of performers is really something else. So thank all of you. And also, I think we're going to bring people back on. So
We are, yeah.
we're going to have an opportunity to talk a little more. But let's go to our last performer, Halley Neal from Nashville by way of Connecticut. Let's get her video up.
So Halley Neal, here she is.
When the ice begins to melt, I find myself just thinking of all the anger that I felt through the days when snow was piled up high above my door. But now the frost is lifted and I'll be moving on, 'cause winter's come and gone. When the ground begins to thaw, I find myself out walking over fields so wet and raw, through the mud that tries to reach up high above my knees. But nothing now can stop me, 'cause something's broken free, 'cause winter's come and gone. Da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Dum, ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. When the flowers start to show, I find myself out driving over roads that once were closed, through the streets of towns that once had closed to me their doors. But now the gates have opened and I'm welcome there once more. Oh, 'cause winter's come and gone. No, 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 no. Winter's come and gone. Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
I love that so much. You
Yeah.
your voice is spectacular, but you also have this ability to, you have such a dynamic range, right? You can like whisper almost, and it's clear as a bell. And then you're
Thank you.
launching. It was absolutely stunning presentation. Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I just, the second that I got the video and I started watching, I just started smiling. I mean, Halley, you have
Yes.
such a way
Aw.
of presenting, and I think it's beautiful, and we're so grateful to have you tonight.
I love that. I'm so grateful to be here. It was a really fun song to cover. So
That's
Thank
one of my
you.
favorites, actually. That one
Yeah,
is
mine
very
too.
nice. Yeah, you were going to cover that. You were
I
going to do
was.
that one.
It was one of the
yeah.
ones I was going to cover, but man,
for
I'm
the
glad.
first show.
Yeah, I'm glad that it was you
Aw.
who covered it first.
Yay. Oh, thank you. I'd love to hear you do it.
I don't know. I think you nailed it. I don't know.
Oh.
So Halley you come to us from Nashville tonight. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Well, actually, I'm in Connecticut, but I live in Nashville.
Right.
I'm in Connecticut right now, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So I see here that you're touring full on, right? You make a living at this, so you're doing house
Yeah.
concerts and all kinds of things. And it says you went to a bunch of folk festivals. So what was your highlight this year for a folk festival?
Oh my gosh. I did a handful of festivals this summer. The craziest one was Telluride Bluegrass. It's in
Cool.
Telluride, Colorado.
Yeah.
A very high elevation, and all the people who normally would like travel with me happened to be busy that weekend, so I went by myself. It was just like the craziest. The highest point of elevation I was at was like 10,000 feet, and I grew up in Connecticut, which is like 12 feet or like
Right.
you know what I mean. Like, so it was just crazy.
Monster
beautiful
headache.
really
What happened?
beautiful and
Yeah.
cool.
But Halley, you did
Yeah.
a number of festivals this
Lot,
summer.
yeah.
Well, you did name them.
Yeah.
Kerrville, right?
I did Kerrville, Telluride, Falcon Ridge,
Nice.
and
The one in July.
I was
right?
at Rocky Mountain Folks Fest too.
That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna say you've been
Yeah.
busy, and I should point out that also behind me, you can't really see it, but that's a Halley Neal poster
Oh my
right there
gosh.
on the
Oh
wall.
my gosh.
Right there on the
Look
wall.
at that.
Yeah, I will.
Look at
I can pull
that.
that off later, but yeah, you're here. You're in my room, along with Eli, who's over there. So if you
Gosh,
have
what an honor.
posters, people, they end up here.
Jillian will support you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, but I can't, I mean, I met Halley at Farm first, or was it NERFA last year? Sometime. We met last year.
I think NERFA.
Probably NERFA. And we just came
doesn't-
back from
yeah.
that. It was just last weekend. But it's always like every time I hear Halley's voice, every time I see her play, I'm like, just happy. My whole soul just
Oh.
is so happy when I see you. So
That's so awesome.
yeah, I can't wait to hear what you've got for us tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna play a song from my latest solo album,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna play one from my upcoming record. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
I know all about it and I can't wait.
Jillian knows about it.
I'm not going to say a thing. All right, so we're going to pop out and it's all you. Here we go.
Thanks, you guys. Man, I just have to say, Oh, here, I'm gonna take this out. I think the sound will be better this way. I have to say, it's so cool to cover one of Paul's songs because Paul was a doctor and also a grown man, and I'm neither a doctor nor a grown man, but it's cool, really cool to me to be able to connect so deeply with lyrics and the melodies. I mean, he just writes such great songs, and so it's cool to be able to be someone so different from him and still be able to connect with his music. I love that. This is a song of mine that I released last year. A couple of friends sang backgrounds on this one, and it's on my most recent album. The album is called Beautiful and Blue, and this is the song that has the lyric Beautiful and Blue, which became the title of the album. It's a little love song for anyone who needs a little love tonight.
If I woke up tomorrow and you were gone and I didn't know why, well, I would run forever until I found a spot right by your side. I'd have no questions to be answered. Am I supposed to wonder why? It just feels like love is different this time. Oh, it feels like love is different this time. And though it goes that old saying, if you know, then you know. And if that's true, then it's worth waiting to find a love that's all your own. It's not one moment, it's not one feeling, not a reason, not a rhyme. Oh, it just feels like love. Love is different this time. Oh, it feels like love. Love is different this time. Oh, this time. Come with me and let's be honest. Let's be hopeful and let's be true. Come with me into the garden where it's beautiful and blue. Because it's you, it's you, it's you. Oh, it's always you, it's you, it's you. Oh, it's you, it's you, it's you. And if my life becomes a story and page by page it gets told, then I want love written in colors. I want your name written in gold, so that if one day we lose our way, I don't think we could, then you'll have your place in my story for good. You'll always have your place in my story. Oh, in my story for good. Thanks, you guys. All right, well, now I'm going to invite a little guest on with me. This holiday season, I'm releasing a duets, holiday, Christmas record, and with my partner, Sam Robbins. This is him. Here, wait, let's get a good angle going. Maybe you scooch in a little bit. And he and I are doing a holiday tour. I think it's 12 shows. Is it 12 shows? It's 11 or 12. I know a lot of you guys are based in the DC area. We're doing a show in Delaware. That's, I think, the closest.
Delaware and DC are the same.
They're not the same, but they're near. They could be near-ish. Ish. So this is the title track off of the holiday record, and the title track is we're releasing it as the single off of the album, and it comes out on Friday. It's called You and Me on Christmas Eve. Oh, and there's my website.
Yay, it's on the screen. So if you want to find info about me or the tour or any other tours I go, I'm kind of like always touring and doing shows and stuff. I'd love to see you and I'd love to connect with you. You can find me here on my website. This is You and Me on Christmas Eve. It's the name of the song and also the new holiday album. The streets are a little emptier this time of year. This town, it doesn't thrive in the cold. But even though it's quiet, there might still be magic here. People falling in love and getting old. And maybe we are two of them, love's in the air. Oh, it's you and me on Christmas Eve this year.
Some people can embrace all the December cold. They tell me it's the most wonderful season. I go to parties for people I don't even know.
When I'm walking home, I get this feeling that suddenly you're all I need. It's all so clear. It's you and me on Christmas Eve this year. And we'll fly, looking at the lights like little kids, just you and I.
It's so hard. Yeah, we're falling.
Really falling in love at Christmas time. Oh, suddenly you're all I need. It's all so clear.
It's you and me on Christmas Eve this year.
It's you and me on Christmas Eve this year. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go. Dashing through the snow, dashing through the snow. Merry Christmas! Thanks, y'all.
Hey! Oh,
That was awesome.
what a surprise!
Hi, Sam.
Hi,
How
Sam.
awesome.
They're saying hi.
All right.
That was a real treat. What a nice
Oh.
surprise for us.
That was great.
Thank you.
Oh,
you.
thanks, Halley. I mean, what a
Of
this was
course.
So, wait a minute. I'm confused. Did you write that song, that Christmas song?
Yes, we did.
So are all your entire album of Christmas songs, are you wrote them?
Right. So we wrote 5 of them.
That's pretty
And-
impressive because Christmas songs are hard to
you.
write.
Yeah,
They're
are.
very hard to
They're really
write.
hard to write.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, there's some generic, you can kind of repeat some words. There's some,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but five
sparkly
Christmas
words that
songs
just kind of make a song.
yeah, five Christmas songs is still a lot, for the record.
Yeah, I'm still speechless. I
Yeah.
mean, because what happens
Oh,
lots of
thank
times is they get, not corny necessarily, but you're just like, eh. But that was gorgeous.
Yeah,
That was
Oh,
gorgeous.
thank you.
Really
Thanks,
well done.
Kathleen.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
well
It's a full-length
done.
record. Oh, Sam is getting a prop for me. Here, I'll show it to you.
Fantastic.
Good.
Yeah. So
And then I
you
know
remi-
everybody else is coming on. There it is.
Nice. I'm really.
Nice.
Are you familiar with?
So it's a
Over the-
full-length record. There's five originals and then...
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
I'm so
I was
excited
going to
for it.
ask you about Over the Rhine. Do you know them? Because they've had a couple of Christmas albums out, and they stand out as a duo that writes Christmas music. And when I heard you sing, I was
Fun.
like, wait,
Yeah,
what? How awesome. So
definitely check them out. I can
Check
send
them
that.
out.
We'll send that to you. Yeah.
I
mean-
will. I love it. Yeah.
What a nice treat, though. Thank you so much for
brilliant.
for sharing
Thank
your
you.
gorgeous music and to bring Sam on to get us into the season, because it's hard to believe it's Thanksgiving next week. When did that happen?
I know.
I know, right?
When did that happen? All right, so why don't we bring everybody else in?
Yes.
So here we go. So here's Cherith and Brent and Eryn and Eli, and you know what? I'm going to bring on somebody that we never see.
Are you
often.
ready?
Yeah. So Matthew Clowney, who's done all the video,
All
and,
the videos.
and the
Everybody,
video
big
with-
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy knows what he's doing right here.
Yeah, Matthew
Awesome.
and
Well, let's be clear. These artists made their videos. I didn't
No,
do
I
those
know.
videos. I averaged their levels, but that's like those videos are their work. That's great.
Yeah.
I do the team videos.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
tagged them all
Yeah,
together and you
TJ's
put
great.
the artwork on and all that. So come
Right,
on,
right.
give yourself some credit. That
Yeah.
was good stuff.
I just want to, anyways, yes.
I was gonna say I could
Wait,
show
wait,
names,
put
but
it on
I would
right now.
rather see. Oh, nice. Yeah, we can cover that up again if you'd like. There you go.
So, Matthew, at one point during the show, I saw that Sasha took a tumble. And- yeah, that was pretty incredible.
Randy right on his head.
Oh, poor buddy. Look at him. He's
But
fine.
he's fine. He's fine. So, oh my goodness, thank you all so much. I mean, what an incredible night of music. What an
It's really great.
really enjoyed hearing everybody's stuff, and you can all take yourselves off of mute. You don't have to sit there if you want to chat.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
chat.
yeah.
Please come on. Yeah.
yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
We just want to.
I would love to just say
There we
real
go.
quick, it has been such a pleasure to just get to know Paul through his music.
Oh wait, hang on.
Somebody's got a.
I gotta turn that. Nope. Who's that? Hang on. Wait a minute.
Oh, we're getting a whatever that is. I don't know what that
Is
is.
somebody watching?
Somebody's
live stream?
watching. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got it.
Oh, okay.
So that's the delay. That's the delay. That's what we were hearing.
Yeah.
So Brett, say it again.
Yeah, I just want to say it's been such a pleasure to get to know Paul through his music and have it as an opportunity to get together with you all and get to know you all through your music as well. I mean, I think this has been really quite a treat tonight, and I just want to thank you all so much for organizing this and inviting me to be a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you are welcome. I enjoyed your music, and I love all this music, and I mean, it truly honors Paul. I mean, I think you've all come to realize in this process. I mean, you've said it a couple times how it's relatable, and I just love all the things that are said about his music, because if you've gone through this live stream as Jillian and I did the first year, and then you all have this year, but it really opens you, right, in a way to. Somebody said it tonight. Who was it that said, I don't have anything in common with him, but I really
me.
relate.
Yeah.
Relate to the music. I'm not this
Right.
and I'm not that, but I get the music.
Right.
And I think Eryn, you said something similarly. It's just
Yeah, I said it's like all of us did our own style in a way where I actually forgot somebody else wrote it. Like
Right.
for each of you, it felt like you wrote that song, and I think that just shows how universal his lyrics are. It made me think of like a warm coat that each of us can try on, and it fits us perfectly.
nice.
That's well
Nice.
said. Yeah, really well said.
Yeah. And thanks for calling him out, Eli. He was a terrific musician. I
Yeah.
mean, guitarist.
Oh, my
the stuff he did. I usually said to Jillian, what chord is that? What is that? I don't know.
And I had to
Right.
sit there and go, capo. Oh, it's a C sharp minor, and he plays it really differently. It's fun actually digging into his stuff. I think what an incredible talent he was.
Yeah, I think I don't know if the doctor has something to do with it, but it's a very unique situation to have like a doctor's mind and a musician's mind.
I know.
So, the universality of that, pick your entry point, and there's this whole world to explore. So it was an absolute treat for me too, and feeling very thankful that I was involved.
Oh, big thank you to all of you guys. It was just a beautiful night, truly.
Yeah.
Can I add something to that last note that Eli made? I think I know a lot of dentists and doctors who work in also do make art. I feel like there's a lot of overlap between sciences and creative works. It's like exploration and deeper understanding at the core of both of those things. And I just think it's actually a surprisingly natural sort of overlap in my mind. That's how that fits quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we always end this show with something special, and I do want to note that Eli unfortunately was traveling during that, and because as we discussed, the man is a world traveler and touring. So Eli is not featured in this last bit that we're gonna do, but we always try and do a group song with everyone, and that's where everybody videos, but Matthew's brilliance comes through, and he pulls it all together and makes it look fantastic. And so I'm really excited to do this, and so sorry Eli, we'll have to get you in we'll have to do it again. We'll have to just find another song, and all of you can send in your videos, and we'll do it with Eli, and that's how we'll do it. But what an incredible night.
Yeah.
Any last words before we move to the end of the show? Nothing.
Thank you.
Well, just a
Kathleen
big thank
and
you.
Jillian.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Are
you.
we
Thank
closing
you.
with the video? Or
Yeah,
is it-
Yeah, we're going to close with the video, but
Then let me say, this is my I love working with musicians more than anything. So this is just the absolute dream for me to get introduced to all these extraordinarily talented people and make a new connection with all of you. So I'm just overjoyed to have this opportunity to work with you. And I especially love that I get to spend time with you while I'm working with you. You send in your videos, whatever, and I get to listen to you and spend time with you and celebrate the music together with you. And it's you don't necessarily feel that, whatever, but I'm experiencing that and feeling this connection to you, and I really, really love that about this process. So thank you.
Matthew's been with us from the beginning.
Right. And I'm just so happy you're still with us, Matthew. You're such a delight. I mean, seriously, it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
And I want to thank the foundation again. I mean, we couldn't have done this without their support and putting that in the mission of the foundation to support songwriters and to promote Paul's music, and you guys have nailed it tonight. Thank you. It was beautiful.
I always say when I perform Paul's music, and we've said this, please continue to perform his music out there. I mean, I actually recorded my song that I did on the first one. It's going on my new album, and I think that's the whole. As songwriters, it is our hope that our music will live on beyond us, and I think this is one of the most beautiful ways I think that we're carrying on Paul's music, but also to keep sharing it, because I think now we have 3 years of songwriters playing his stuff, and that's a beautiful thing. So
that was the goal.
Yeah. Thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you to the foundation. Thank you to all my friends here who have been working so hard on this, Kathleen and Matthew, and we will leave you with this final video, but we hope you've had a good night, and thank you to everyone. And we will see you all somewhere out there. Come find us. All right.
I wanna play with fire and not get burned. I wanna skate on thin ice and not submerge. Try as I might, I can't seem to shake free of this need for conflict inside of me.
So please don't let me fall before recognize all these things before my eyes. Please don't let me fall before I've had my chance to realize the blessings in disguise. I wanna stare the sun down, not go blind. I wanna drink till sunrise and feel alright. Try as I might, can't seem to shake free this need for conflict inside of me. Please don't let me fall before I've had my chance to recognize all these things before my eyes. And please don't let me fall before I've had my chance to realize all the blessings in disguise. I wanna play with fire and not get burned. I wanna skate on thin ice and not submerge. Try as I might, can't seem to shake free of this need for conflict inside of me. So please don't let me fall before I've had my chance to recognize all these things before my eyes. Please don't let me fall before I've had my chance to realize all the blessings in disguise.